Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex with the Creative Llama. If you see the red live box somewhere above my head, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, that just means you're catching the good old replay. So make sure you put hashtag replay. But y'all, I'm so excited to be here this morning. Happy Thursday. I'm going to show you a brand new cutout that I just added to my website this morning. And it is 20% off today only, okay? So when y'all pop on, say, hey, our keyword today is cross. So comment that keyword and you will get the message with this link, or you can check out the pinned comment below. That will also give you the all the info too, okay? Let me get this shared over into my broadcast channel. So if you are catching the replay, we have a broadcast channel, which is through Facebook Messenger. It's just a one-way messaging system where I get to send you a message. And I really try not to spam y'all, and I let y'all know, like, when I'm live, most of all. And then I also let y'all know, like, about deals and sales and stuff like that. I really try not to send out too many messages. You know what I mean? All right, let me get this shared into there, and then we will get started. If you caught my live last night, Facebook, I guess, kicked me off. I don't know what happened. But I'll show you the cookbook stand that we made here in just a second. It's right there behind me. Hi, guys. Hi, Leona. Hi, everybody. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start painting. So we have a shiplap. We used the shiplap sign the other night on our club transfer with our club design. This one, kind of, that's the back of it, and that's at the front. We're going to use the same shiplap sign, but we're going to do a spindle cross with it. So I thought that y'all would like this one. So I'm just going to kind of show y'all real quick. I can't hold it up because then all the pieces will fall apart. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Monica. So that's kind of the look we're going for. So I'm going to paint the background in vanilla, and I'm trying to decide what color to do the cross. The picture that I saw, it like had it on like a blue. So I wasn't sure if we should do like a mint cross. Good morning, Denise. Hi, Donna. Hi, Angie. I'm not quite sure what color to do the cross. So, or I was also thinking of doing the background, this piece, like staining this and then doing the cross in white. I don't know. What do y'all think? Hi, Shannon. Should we do like a fun color for the cross, or should we just keep it like the stain color? I don't even know what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to go in with the color vanilla. Yes, our keyword is cross, and this cutout is 20% off today only. So make sure you go grab it. It's an 8.5 by 11. Good morning. Hi, guys. How is everybody doing? All right, I'm going to clean this off. I probably should just use a brand new brush. I'm just going to grab a new one. Hi, Sandy Smith. Good morning. Stain it. So keep it with the vanilla and the stain. I don't know. Now I'm wondering if I should paint this in bright white. No, let's do vanilla. Good morning, Victoria. Hi, Katrina. All right, let's get this on here. So I am using my chalk paste to paint. I'm just going to thin it out a little bit with a little bit of water. Makes it a little bit easier to spread around. But we are going to get this covered. Typically with vanilla, we just need one coat. We are going to sand and probably distress, but with the white would look okay on. Well, I would do the cross in vanilla. That's what I meant to say. I would match the spindles in the same color. You know what I mean? The only thing with the white is that it's going to take a couple of coats to get it covered. Yay! Yes, please send me a picture. I would love to see it. All right, get this piece nice and covered, and try to cover up my brush strokes. I'm trying to paint more with paint brushes because I actually do like it better than foam, but y'all know me, I don't take care of my brushes. Use the beautiful blue from last night. Ooh, we could do that. I'd have to mix up some more of that. Lord, y'all, I've never had more people tell me that I made the color wrong. It's okay. There's lots of ways to make similar colors. I'm a little traumatized from that blue. I'm just joking. But I did get several messages about that I made the color wrong. It was just funny. So, All right, let's go ahead and get these slats painted. Now you do get these 3 bracers. You don't need to paint those unless you absolutely want to. So, hi Tracy. Good morning. Happy Thursday, my beautiful friend. And you know what? If this is not completely covered, it's not the end of the world because I want it to look a little rusty and worn. Going anywhere this weekend? Are you asking me if I'm going anywhere? No. I'm hanging here and I'm working. That's what I'm doing. I'm hanging at home and I'm working away, trying to get y'all's orders out. That's my plan for this weekend and prep for another live sale Sunday. So if you haven't shopped the live sale from this past Sunday, you can comment the word cross and check your messenger. My page will send you a message. There's a link to the live sale in there. You can still claim up until tomorrow. And then tomorrow is the last day to claim anything from the live sale. And then on Sunday, we have another brand new live sale. Hi, Sandy. Exactly, Michelle. Exactly. Like, there's lots of ways to make similar colors. But people were not having it how I made it last night. But that's the cookbook. This is what I'm talking about. They're talking about this blue color, or I'm talking about this blue color that I made last night. Facebook kicked me off, but we made this, and we made like a little custom blue color. I really like it. I think it turned out really pretty. So I did that last night. Everything was on the live except for me just showing the finished piece pretty much. Hi, is it Kelsia? Hi, Lynn. You're doing some spring cleaning today? Nice, Melinda. Is he here? Oh, but where do you want to go? I didn't see that you commented. I did not see that you commented. I don't know, y'all. I might be changing my mind on this. I know, the blue's really pretty. Really pretty. I really like that blue. Thanks, Lee. It was just, like, after I got off my live and I got my the messages, in comments, I just thought it was funny because it's like, I don't know. Is it really that big of a deal? You make your blue the way you want to make it. I'll make it the way I want to make it. And it's just funny. Sure. Where do you want to go? Okay, I'm still trying to decide. I kind of feel like I should have done white. What do y'all think? Should we switch it? Or should we keep it with the vanilla? No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. I'll show y'all what I'm thinking here. Thanks, Melinda. I'm getting for a craft. Ooh, Victoria. That is awesome. Thanks, Leona. Thanks, y'all. It's okay. It's a-okay. I thought it was funny. Like, it's just a color, y'all. It's not that big of a deal. Keep it vanilla. Okay. So then, I'm not even drying it. So then, do I stain? What color should our cross be? So I originally was saying that we should stain the back part of the cross and then do the top, the spindles in white. But I'm wondering if we should do like a fun color. Hi, Dawn Lad. Vanilla Love Vintage. Okay. Am I repeating this live? Which live? I haven't done this before, Linda. Yeah, I agree, Victoria. Sometimes the white is like pretty harsh. And I agree whoever said the vintage. Like vanilla reminds me of vintage. So we'll keep it that way. But we got to make sure this is all dry. We're watching paint dry today, y'all. I don't know, Lisa. But apparently there what is. I just thought it was so one of my friends, who's also obviously a crafter, she made a very similar color, and she told me how she made hers. But I thought, let me try out Colonial Blue and see if we can get the same color. And I got, relatively the same. that's the dark, like that's the color I was actually going for. I think hers was a little bit lighter than mine, but it's all personal preference, you know. Oh well, can't make everybody happy, you know. All right, let's clean these up. Let's clean the sides. Oh my gosh, I got an itch on my face. So I'm trying to, I'll show y'all real quick. So I'm trying to decide how we should do our cross, okay? So I originally was gonna do like a fun, funky color, and we might still do that. Or I was thinking, we're gonna sand down our boards behind it, right? And like rust them, like make them look a little rustic. Should we stain this and then do these in white? Or should we do like a fun color? It's okay, Donna. I think they were just trying to be more helpful. Most of the messages were just trying to be more helpful than like telling me what I did was wrong. But there were some people who told me what I did was wrong. It's okay. You are right. The strawberries one. Oh, that I get you, girl. Yeah, it's the same shiplap sign, but we're putting a cross on it today. Lisa's like, stain it. Don't do a fun color. All right, let me find my black marker. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to clean up the edges where I have that paint on the side. I know that most of this, if I glue it together, most of it's going to be covered, but I still want to clean it. Stain it. Okay, so it sounds like stain is the winner. I'm just going to go through and clean up all the extra. But yeah, stain. Okay, it looks like stain is the choice. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to rustify them, if you will. All right, so I'm going to take a black permanent marker or black Mr. Pen, and I'm going to go around the edges. And I always get a little shaky. So if you see me shaking a little, that's why. I'm okay, I promise. And we're gonna do this one. I'm easily confused. Oh, Linda, you're so funny. Stain it. All right, we'll stain it. So now the next question is, do we stain in our American honey? Or do we go dark? Do we do walnut? Walnut is a dark, dark brown, or should we do a lighter brown? What do y'all think? Well, let me know. I'll show y'all here in 1 second what the options are. So this stain is like this light brown color, right? Hi, Kathy. A lighter brown color, or, ooh, hold on. Let me see if I can find an example of the walnut. Oh, here we go. And here's an example of the walnut. So, side by side, which one? Should we do the light brown or the dark brown? I'm trying to show y'all. I know there's not very much compared. What do y'all think? The light or the dark? I can't decide. American honey. I tried the edging. You make it look simple. I just end up painting my edges. That's fine, Linda. And I will be completely honest with you. Sometimes I get the marker, the black marker on top. It's not the end of the world. We're going to sand these down anyway. So dark, 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 dark. Okay, cool. All right, let's sand this down. Dark, light brown. I think both would be pretty. It doesn't matter to me which one we use. Camera Street says walnut. Y'all, if you're new here, because I know there's some new people on here, welcome. My name is Alex. I live in Texas. I am the creative llama, if you will. And I used to be a teacher. I taught for 11 years before I did this full time. So I appreciate y'all being here and hanging out and hitting that heart button. And make sure you comment that keyword, because this cutout is 20% off today only. So you don't want to miss it, okay? So we're just gonna sand this down just a little bit. And y'all know I love my Gator sander. But that's kind of the look I'm going for. Either one would look great. I agree. I think we're going to go walnut just because we haven't used, I'm getting dust all over me. We haven't used the walnut in some time. I love the American honey. But we're going to do the vanilla back on top of the spindles. So I think the walnut would look good. I love this little thing, this little sander. Oh, Boone says hello. Did y'all hear him? He's just sitting right outside the window just staring at me. Like, Mom, let me in. Oh, my word. A black shirt was not a great idea today. Hi, Stephanie. Yes. So, Shauna, you've been around for a long time. You were here when I was still teaching. I was teaching kindergarten and first grade. That's mainly what I taught. Kinder and first. And I loved kindergarten. It was so fun. Oh, my word. Ah! That wasn't smart. Hi, Diane. Can you do the cross light before you glue it down? Before you glue it down dark. What do you mean? Hi, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. Of course I would do that. Do the cross light. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Explain. All right. Get this sanded. We did all that painting and now we're sanding off most of it. Thanks, Michelle. I try to make them fun. You know, I'm definitely not one of those crafters that has it all together. Lose stuff all the time. Drop stuff constantly. And I'm sure that drives some people nuts. That's okay. Hi, Anita. Honey, I more than sometimes get it on the front. It's like, yeah. Oh, Lord. I knew you were going to make a face of some sort. All right. I think we need to see. No, no, that looks good. Ooh, y'all. I like that. So I'm just wiping off all that extra, like, dust, if you will. Yeah. What do y'all think about that? Perfect is born. Exactly. Hi, Callie. Callie, I saw that you joined the club. I'm so excited for you. I tried to, Stephanie. I certainly try. I am not a perfect peach around here. Ooh, I like that. That looks so good. Hi, Lori Thompson. How are you? All right. So we're going to stain. You know, y'all, I was giving y'all these options for the stain and I don't even know where my walnut is now that I'm thinking about it. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Found it. You know, imagine that. I put it back where, you know, it was supposed to go. Oh my goodness. There was Boone. He said hi. All right, let's go ahead and glue our board together. So your pieces come apart like mine, but you're also going to get these 3 bracers for the back, okay? So you have a couple choices. You can push them all together, glue them down and call it a day. Or you can leave a little bit of space in between if you want that look, okay? I'm just going to keep them all pushed together and I'm going to glue them that way. And I'm going to use stick fast glue. You could use hot glue for this. Thanks, Tammy. Good morning, Miss Natalie. How are you? So I'm going to choose to push them all together. I'm going to use, like I said, stick fast, but you can use your hot glue or whatever glue that makes you happy. And you're just going to glue these down the middle. This is going to put all the pieces together, but it's also going to support it if you're going to lean this up against something. And then, there we go. Okay, we're gonna let that set up a little bit. So I've got my spindles. I'm going to wipe these down. I'll show you in a second why I do that. So on here, like especially where the score marks are, where the designs are on the spindle, I use MDF, so a lot of the glue kind of kicks up and outside it sits on top of the wood. So I like to, especially since I'm going to use like a lighter color, I like to take a baby wipe and wipe off all that glue. It really does make a difference. Let me just show you. There I did it. There I did it. There I wiped it down, and it does make a big old difference. So, because if you leave that glue sitting on top and you go to paint something in white or vanilla, it's going to yellow that color. Okay, so wipe it up as much as you can. I mean, look at all of that. It's not burned. It's just glue from the wood. Okay, that's a little tip for you. If you are getting cutouts, whether from me or from other people, and it's yellowing, it's because the glue is sitting on top of the wood. So just wipe it right off. Same thing here. And that looks good. All right, so here is, I guess it wasn't dry. Yep. And there was the reel right there. We're going to move on to the next part. So let's stain. Yay, you ordered it. Thank you so much for your order, Angie. I'm so glad you saved your 20% off too, my friend. So, all right. So I think like with 20% off, it makes it like 14 bucks, which isn't too bad. All right, let me grab a paper towel. Let's grab a paper towel, and then we are going to stain the back of our cross. Okay? Let's lift this up. Put some pressure on it for a second. Like that. It's the stick fast. It just takes a while to set up. Not a big deal. All right, so we're going to use our walnut. And we're going to go right on top. This is the No Pain Gel Stain. So I wasn't planning on using this. We kind of switched up what we were going to do. So, but this is available on my chalk website. We have partnered with Dixie Belle, and y'all, I can't say enough about these gel stains. I love them. And look at that. Good morning, Dolores. How are you? So, how pretty is that color? I love that color. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. All right. Throw that away. Let's put our lid back on. Whoop. I might need to clean the sides a little bit. Nope. It's not wanting to go down. Good enough. I'll fix it later. Alrighty, so there's our board. Let's hope it doesn't fall apart like it did on me just a second ago. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty. Okay, so we get to do this part, right? What color should we do the spindles? Should we go in with vanilla or like a fun color? I keep saying a fun color. I don't know what color that would be. Like we could do the mint. What do y'all think? I'm like off-centered a little bit. I'm getting used to my new camera. Normally I can see myself on my live, but since Facebook switched it around, I can't see myself on my screen. So that might be why I'm off-centered a little bit, or I'm holding things up a little bit longer, because I'm waiting to see it on my computer over here, because I'm just talking to my phone and I can't see myself on my screen. So what do we think? Should we go back in with the vanilla, or should we do, what if you put a light brown? So brown on top of brown, stain with a white brush, or turquoise. That's kind of what I was thinking, was it turquoise? I thought turquoise would be pretty. Let's see. I've got some paint over here. I will check the replay. Thanks, Tammy. Ooh, a lavender. Ooh, ooh. We could do lavender. We could do teal. Or we could do vanilla. I haven't used this one. Dude, I think it's too yellow. Honestly. Like, I think Dune is way too yellow. A light brown. I think we're going to do turquoise. Good morning. Purple and gold would be pretty. Ooh. What if we did nominee? Can you turn the cross so I can see if another board would be wide enough? Like that. Ooh, how fun. I feel like the gold cross would be too much. Yeah. A lighter stain. Well, the only other lighter stain I have is the American Honey. And I think it's too close to that. Pale yellow with rubbing antique wax. I don't know. I think nominee would be way too bright, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the turquoise. Now, if you don't like the color I choose, that's okay. I won't be upset. But if you get your cross, you paint it how you would like. We're just going to try something a little bit different. A buttermilk. Lavender. Okay. Moment of truth. The teal or the lavender? I will let y'all decide. Maybe what we'll do is we'll distress with gold. That's what we'll do. We'll distress the spindles with gold. So, the teal or the lavender? I will show you that the lavender looks like this. That's the lavender color right there. Okay? So should we do the teal or the lavender? And I know some of you are like, don't do either of those. Lavender, lavender, teal. Let me know. I'm going to mix up my teal because I have not used this color in quite some time. Lavender. Okay, it looks like lavender is the winner. Let me just spray a little bit of water in there. Ooh, I probably just need to throw this one away. It's clumpy. All right, looks like lavender is the winner. I think teal would be really pretty. Teal is kind of what I want to do, but okay, we'll do lavender. What if you put the gold underneath, dried it, and then put the lavender on top and sanded it? And I see what you're saying there, babe. I see what you're doing. We're gonna do the gold though, but we'll use gilding wax for that. All right, we're gonna go lavender. since that's what the majority of the people want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a baby wipe to apply this. This is the color Lavender Haze. Hi, Michelle Pranger. I got this. It's in the 2025 Deco Art Set. We've used this color a lot. We've used the mint a lot. I'm really liking using, they are both beautiful colors. And this may not be your style, and that's okay. But you could still get the cross and just stain it how you want to, you know? But I'm not going to go in with a paintbrush because, one, I am a heavy-handed painter. And if I use a paintbrush, I'm going to go in and fill in all those score lines on my spindle. And I don't want that because I want to be able to see those. So I'm going to use a baby wipe, and I'm going just to stain the spindle. We might have to do, we're probably going to have to do a couple of coats, but that's okay. Just as long as we can still see the design on the spindle, I will be happy. Okay. All right, y'all, if you're new, let's do a giveaway, actually. Let me know where y'all are watching from. All you have to do is just comment that in the comments, and I will pick a winner from the comments to win some Happy Meal. And make sure that you follow me because that number behind me, the one on the bottom, it moves. It goes up and down as people like and or follow and unfollow. So make sure. All right, so there's what the lavender looks like. It's not as bright. We're probably gonna have to do a couple of coats. And if we don't like it, guess what? We can pick a different color and go over it. It's not the end of the world. Nebraska. Oop. Can I carry you to Scotland? Buffalo, New York, Oklahoma, Texas. I'm in Texas. From Tennessee. Ooh, Dawn, are you okay from all the storms? Vermont, Texas. Tamara Street was winner number 1. Keep commenting, keep commenting. And Katrina Laszlo. Y'all are my 2 winners. So y'all too, please send me a message to my page saying, hey, I won. And after my live, I will send you a form to fill out. That way I can keep your information in a place where I don't lose it. And I will get your giveaway sent out. But hang out till the end because we'll do another giveaway at the end too. Hi, Melanie Boyle. All right. Because I want it to be like that, this bright lavender color. We're just going to have to do several coats until we get it how we want it. Bye-bye, George. Adios. We don't need your heat. We need you here. Bye-bye. What part of PA? What? Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you're okay. I know those storms were crazy. Yeah, he's gone. We don't need that. We don't need you in here. Bye-bye. All right. We're going to have to dry these in between because I think, there we go. Yeah. Let's dry. And then we'll do another coat. You're welcome, Katrina. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Delete. South Carolina. Did you hear about the ice? No, Mary Jane, I did not. That's scary. In April? Can you please move the project like 1 inch to the left? Amy, I'm trying to get used to how my camera is. I've had to switch it up, so I'm still trying to figure out how it goes. Let me see if I move it this way a little. Let's see. Well, welcome, Kathy. I'm in Texas too. All right, let me see. I'm just now seeing it turn. Y'all, why does Facebook do this to us? So if y'all didn't know, the way I've been talking about it in my lives because it's a new thing I'm trying to get used to. The way that I used to do my lives is I was able to use my forward-facing camera to where I could see myself on the screen, and I could be centered in all of that good stuff, right? So I could see what y'all could see. But Facebook took away that option for me to do that, where I wouldn't be shown backwards. So I'm having to use my back camera for my live. So I'm not able to see myself on screen immediately. I have to watch my computer that's over here to see what y'all are seeing, and it's like a 15-second delay. So I apologize if I'm off-centered or if you're missing part of it. I'm trying my best to craft and watch the video and make sure that y'all can see what I'm doing. It's just going to take some getting used to. So just be patient with me. More what? We had tornadoes here in Missouri too. We had snow. Oh my gosh, yes, earlier this week, some places. Oh, wow, Mary Jane. That's craziness. More what, babe? All right. You talking about more of the purple? All right, go back on top. I got a little heavy there. A little heavy-handed on the paint. And let's dry it. So the thing with the baby white method is it's going to take a couple of coats to get the bright color that you're wanting. Oh, turning it a bit more. I'm trying not to get paint on myself. All right, let's see about that. Alrighty. Ooh, y'all, that purple's pretty. Well, see, now it's all off. I don't know, y'all. We gotta mess with it. I apologize. All right, let's do one more coat. And then, did you say from the other day it is still available? Did you say from the other day it is still available? What's still available, Lynn? I'm not sure what it is. Sorry, the sale. Yeah, you can still shop the live sale. Yes, ma'am. You can shop until tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. All right, last coat. You're good. Yes, everybody said hello to Thomas if you haven't said hello to him already. He hasn't been feeling well, so hopefully he's feeling better today. All right. There we go. All right, I'm just going to put those there. Let's wipe up our table. And Lynn, if you comment the word cross, okay, our keyword from today, if you comment that word and check your messenger, there will be a message from me, obviously with all the stuff I'm using today, but in the message at the towards the bottom of it, there will be a link that says Shop Live Sale Sunday. You just click on that link and it'll take you directly to the live. It should. All right, let's get these dried. And I got 7 minutes. Not yet, Miss Starlene. I've been slacking a little bit. My person who makes my videos is waiting on me, but I will get that posted as long as she's able to get it to me today. I will post it today. If not, I will post it in the morning. But I should be able to, I think she should be able to get it to me today. She's waiting on me to send her some pictures. All right, that looks pretty stinking good. All right, we're gonna glue our cross down, okay? We're gonna glue our cross down. Get all that glue down towards the bottom. Or the top, I guess, I don't know. And I don't wanna waste this. I don't wanna throw the bottle away. Because y'all, this glue is not exactly cheap, but a little does go a long way. You're welcome. I'm good, Bertha. How are you? I'm doing pretty dang good. All right, that looks good. Thanks, Grungy Goodness. Grungy Goodness, what is your name? I'm pretty good at remembering names. All right, so we're going to go in. We're going to use our gold gilding wax. Hi, Corey. This is from Dixie Belle as well. This is also available on my chalk site. I really like this stuff. We're going to use this to, I don't know why I think I could have just lifted that off like that. We're going to just distress a little bit, and I'm going to use a distressing brush that I got off of Amazon as well. So I just pick up a little bit, I offload it, and then we are just going to go around the edges. But we are almost done, y'all. This is the last little piece we have to do, and then we will be done and we'll do our giveaway. Okay, so if you're not following me, please make sure that you do. I would love to get to 15,000 followers by the end of April, which I think is a reasonable goal. Beth, well, welcome on in, Beth. I'm glad you're here, my friend. I appreciate you hanging out, watching, commenting, following. So that's kind of, I don't know if y'all can see it. That's kind of the look I'm going for. Now this gilding wax is available in a lot of different colors, but I really like the gold. I really only use the gold mostly. We're just adding a little bit of this to our spindle. Perfect. That's exactly what it was supposed to do, Miss Lynn. So you can go shop the replay. I do have, if you're waiting on me to send an invoice, I will send those after my live. I just ran out of time yesterday after my live last night to get those done, but I will get those sent out to you today. Thanks, Judy Baker. All right. Then I'm going to go in. I'm just going to go over lightly over each little line on the spindle. Ooh, y'all, this is going to be really pretty. I didn't think this project was going to take this long. But, you know, I'm just over here yapping away, just chit-chatting. All right, so there is what we have so far. I'm going to add a little bit of gold to where the scoring is on the spindle. Oh, yeah. It is going to be pretty. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, that's gorgeous. Ooh, I love that. All right, last little pieces. These shouldn't take us as long. But this distressing brush, oh my gosh, y'all, is from Amazon. It comes in a pack of, I don't know, 10 or 12, and you get different sizes. These are great for this gilding wax. Do the same thing here. Center. Ah. Okay. Ooh, y'all. Hi, Linda. Get this on here. I'm trying to hurry because y'all, I'm presenting, if y'all didn't know, some of y'all already do, because y'all came to me through Craft Round the Clock. I'm presenting for Craft Round the Clock, so I have a time slot, and I really try my best to be done when my time is over, just to be respectful to other crafters in the group. So if you're like, why are you hurrying? That's why. Because my time is almost over. All right, let's glue these down, and we are going to be done, okay? So, a couple of things. Hit that heart button for me. If you haven't done so already, please share the video. Sharing helps me out tremendously. Make sure you comment the word cross. That will get you the supply list, the link to the cutout, or it's in the pinned comment at the bottom. This cutout is 20% off today only. So you have to grab it before midnight. I think with the 20% off, it's like $14. And then make sure you go shop the live sale. Yeah, I'm actually really glad that we did the purple. I think the teal or the purple or a lighter stain would be great too. It's whatever you were going for. I love the stain. I wanted to do something a little bit different. But let that set up just a little bit. Thank you. Thanks, Beth. But there it is. It's pretty simple. I wanted to add a little bit of more distressing around the planks, but I think I kind of like it just simple. And the piece, the center part is, the main focus is the cross. All right, y'all, let's pick a winner. Thank y'all so much for being here. I so appreciate it. Thank you, Dana. We're going to pick 2 winners for some Happy Meals. So we already gave away 2 things. We're going to give away 2 more things because I appreciate y'all being here. So the way that my live sales, the way that my giveaways work is I give you a word to comment, right? So I'll say comment the word, and then I say that word. And then you're going to comment, you're going to put that word in the comments, right? And then I'm going to pick, let's say the 3rd person who comments it and the 10th person who comments that word will be the winners, okay? It's completely random. The order of comments is different on your end than it is mine. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's not, but I like to read out the names so y'all know the order that I saw them, okay? All right, thanks. I think I can let it set up. There we go. Hopefully my pieces don't fall. There it is. So there it is. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Go snag this while it's 20% off. So comment the word. Oh, my pieces did move a little bit from holding it up. Comment the word. Let's see. Comment the word purple. Comment the word purple, and the 4th person and the 10th person will be our 2 winners, okay? The 4th person and the 10th person. But yeah, I think that turned out pretty good. And you could get real funky with it and do like all sorts of colors. Like you could do gold as the background, like where the brown is, and do like a bright color. It's whatever you want to do. I really love that though. That's really pretty. So the 3rd person and the 10th person will be today's winners, okay? So go ahead and put that in the comments. I'm going to start counting. Lisa was number 1. Sandy was 2. Debbie Hill, you were our first winner. You were the 3rd person to comment purple. Then I'm going to keep going. Linda was 4. Nancy was 5. Lee was 6. Michelle was 7. Linda was 8. Ruth was 9. Miss Lisa Evans, girlfriend, you were number 10. You got some good luck this week. You were number 10. I'm going to go down 3 more. 1. So Susie B Creates, Grungy Goodness, and then Brenda Mateo, you were number 3. The 3rd, I went down 3 more comments. So you 3 lovely ladies are the winners. So Brenda Mateo, Lisa Evans, and Debbie Hill, y'all were our winners today. So please send the page a message and I will get you a form to send out, sent to you so you can get your giveaway, okay? But there is our project for for today. I appreciate y'all being here. Please make sure that you join the broadcast channel. The way that you can join that is right down there in the pinned comment where it says comment cross. Open up that message, and where it says join the broadcast channel, click on that link and go join my channel, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your day. I might be on tomorrow. I might jump on and show y'all all of the new patriotic stuff that launched earlier this week. It should be here tomorrow. And the new color of the month, okay? If not, you'll most likely see me on Saturday. We're going to do another interchangeable. So I will see y'all soon, okay? Bye, y'all.